Hi everyone. So yes, our other speakers are also joining as this. So first of all, guys, I welcome you all to this wonderful executive webinar series all again on career development in pharma and healthcare industries. Right, we are conducting this webinar. We have started in the month of December. Last month on 3rd, we had our first webinar on pharmacovigilance and international regulation. Then the second webinar of this series we had on hands-on training in signal detection that again belongs to the pharmacovigilance. And why we are conducting this, let's understand why we are conducting this webinar series before we go to the details. So we are conducting this series to make the people aware that there are a lot to do in the industry. They have a lot of career options, lot of career opportunities and scopes in the pharma industry. If they belongs to pharma, nursing, or any other healthcare science background, they have a lot to do in the pharma industry or healthcare industry actually. So that's why this has a name, Curio Executive Webinar Series on Career Development in Pharma and Healthcare Industries. Right. So in this, we blended multiple topics and we came up with a entire series for all of you. So our tagline, what was that? If you have registered for it, just graduated and feeling a bit lost about what next, then no worries. We can explore the potential career options for you with Curio, right? So Curio is our new institution, what we have started 3 months back, and that is the part of CliMed Research Solutions right now. So Curio Training and Research Institute that is going to be based in Bangalore and right now operating online also. Many courses are going on. There are almost 20 industrial courses we have launched in last 3 months. And most of the courses we have launched in December and in January. You must be following us on the LinkedIn and on Instagram. Usually in the LinkedIn, we are circulating thousands of the, literally I'm telling, lot of posts, and you will see everywhere at our Curio LinkedIn page and our CliMed LinkedIn pages and on my LinkedIn page, my social media, handling team. They are, uh, you know, posting six posts every day, and they are all talking about these courses, right? They are talking about all these courses and how these courses can help you, how these courses can work for you, can train you for the pharmaceutical industry. Okay, these courses are telling. So that's why we are conducting these webinar series, and out of the 9 webinars we are making some of them free for all of you, so you can understand, because these are very new and very good scopes, very good opportunities for all of us. That's why we have come up with such webinar series for all of you. Okay, so what exactly the thing is, the registered people are also getting the certificates for every webinar because they are learning and we respect their time, and non-registered people are also getting certificates for some webinars which we are making free with certificate. Like today's webinar is free for everyone and everyone will get certificate. But who is everyone? Let me explain, guys. You have to stay till end and you have to fill the attendance form, that is kind of feedback form. So there you have to fill your information and then you will get the certificate. So you have to stay and you have to listen. Today's webinar is not something, because there are multiple multiple resource persons from various industries, various fields. So I exclusively told everyone, like there is Sarabjit ji, there is Mr. Jenny from GSK, and they are working especially for in the industry, in the SAS industry, in the technical industry, in the clinical trial industry, clinical research industry. So I told them no need to prepare the slides, because this is not something technical classes. literally. And I'm there to talk about today's webinar as well with you, right? So I told them, no need to prepare. We will just talk to the people. We will, answer their queries. We will answer their queries, whatever they have, about their career perspectives. We'll talk to them for 40-45 minutes, 1 hour, and then it will be, it should be one-on-one conversation between you and us. Right. If you have any questions for us, you can ask. We will answer you here about career opportunities, about scopes, about how to do in the industry, what to prepare, what not to prepare. There are a lot of things what you are going to learn today. So today we are not going into the technical parts, because if we as you can see, there are many topics merged. There is a clinical research, there is project management, there is hands-on training on SAS and other analytical softwares. If we just talk about clinical research, it will take hours. If we talk about project management, it will take hours, right? Because these are specific subjects. If I talk about SAS, clinical SAS, or advanced SAS, this will take days. Okay, hands-on training. You cannot just learn in half an hour, right? So especially why I told them, let's talk about the career options, how we can make the career, why these things are very important for you, why you should understand that there is something like clinical research, project management, SAS, analytical, other analytical softwares for all of you in the industry, where you can grow as an individual career option, right? Individual careers, right? So I'll come back to this. So as I was telling, on December 3rd, we have conducted our first webinar on pharmacovigilance and international regulations, second webinar on hands-on training and signal detection, then third webinar we have conducted on December 13th on medical and regulatory writing, right? And we have multiple, people from the industry, from Kynapse, from, EPSR, from GSK, from CliMed, from multiple other Cadila. Many people are there who will be taking your things, teaching you about the career options and all, right? And then fourth, we had on 17th December on scientific writing and research publication. I only took this webinar for all of you, right? That was also free for all. And then on December 28th, we had clinical research and project management that was postponed for today. And then the next webinar was on 30th December, because we got our registered participants. Nobody was ready to take this on December 30th because that was year end. So we are combining this number 5 and number 6 webinar, executive webinars for today, right? We will talk about clinical research, career perspectives in clinical research, and what you should learn, what you should not learn, what are the other areas of clinical research, and then project management, and then hands-on training on SAS is one of the another topic. SAS is the official language of FDA. You know that SAS programming is the official language of FDA. So you cannot submit any type of data in different softwares. You have to use SAS only, and you have to learn SAS only, right? I'll come to that. And then other analytical softwares. And then rest, there are three more. On January 7th, means on Sunday, we have medical coding and international certification webinar. On January 14th, we have clinical data management, CDM, and clinical audits webinar. On January 19th, we have regulatory affairs and international regulations webinar. So we have planned these webinars for all of you, right? Now, I'll just start with, and I'll exactly come to the main purpose, and I'll tell you what exactly we are providing before I go to, because I want to know, I want you guys to know that what we are doing in this field. Okay, so as I initially told, we have launched our institution Curio 3 months back, and in this Curio webinar and in this Curio, we are launching complete industrial trainings and processes. So today is the last date. Okay, today is the last date for many courses, and we literally got amazing response from the people, guys. We literally got amazing response from all of you. You have registered for many courses, and you are keen to learn from us, right? You are keen to learn from us. So there are many things what you want to learn, what you want to know. So let me just show you a glimpse of our Curio, and Curio certificate courses, especially, and how it is useful, guys. I'm showing you the courses. Definitely, I'll take you through the what we say. I'll take you through the website also, and I'll tell you one by one. I'll tell you how important it is and why important. Why it is important for why you should do. As I'm getting a few questions from YouTube. There are right now there are 60 plus people from YouTube also who are there who are working with us. So I would like to tell one by one about uh, these things, and I'll just tell you, take a glimpse of 5 minutes, like what exactly. One second, guys. I think I'm stuck with the network. Uh, Okay, yeah. So I'll just take you through that, and I'll tell you what important, if you are interested, is it going to, stop in today's, like today is the date, today is the last date for some of our important courses. Just 5 minutes, and then you'll understand what exactly. So this is the Curio website, you all can go through. Okay, I'll share the link also. I'll share the link also in the website, you can go through later. This is the Curio institution. The part of Curio is the training unit of the Climate Research Solutions, and there are many courses which are we are launched: medical writing, pharmacovigilance, clinical research, clinical SAS training. New courses are coming many. So let's go one by one. I'll just show you medical writing. Suppose we have launched India's most economic medical writing courses. India's most economic medical writing courses. Okay. No one can teach you medical writing diploma for 6 months in 3,999 rupees. I guarantee, guys. I guarantee. Okay. I can take this guarantee. If someone is taking less than this, I will refund all the money for you. Okay. So this is first thing is the executive diploma in medical writing. Okay, so this is for 6 month, 4+2 package. So 4 month there will be theoretical classes, and 2 month there will be industrial training. So what exactly you are going to learn in this medical writing? Medical writing, if you check the brochure of medical writing, it is vast. Syllabus is very vast. In medical writing, you will be learning medical writing skills, scientific writing. You will be learning how to review. You will be learning PSUR writing. You will be learning regulatory writing. Entire medical writing is included with the skills and the latest topics of AI also, artificial intelligence, use of artificial intelligence in medical writing. Okay, everything is there. In this 6 months, classes will be on Saturday, Sundays, and classes are starting on Sunday, this Sunday only, 7th Jan. Okay, as you can see. Okay, the fees is just 3,999. So you will see that there will be the internship as well, 2 month internship as well at the end. Okay, and then another course in medical writing is executive certificate course, that is 4 months. Okay, that is 4 months, 3 month theory and 1 month internship. Okay, and this course cost is just 2,999. If you are interested, today is the last date. Last date for registration is January 5 for both. Okay, so January 5 for both diploma and this. And we got amazing response. We usually keep very less students in this, like around 20, 30, 50, and our batches are almost full, literally almost full. Okay, and then the second thing, I'll just show you the pharmacovigilance, and then SAS for a glance. Then see, pharmacovigilance, you all know, guys, how important pharmacovigilance is for the pharmacy people, for M Farm, for B Farm, for all the pharmacy people, nursing people are also going, medical people are also going. After MD, people are joining pharmacovigilance. So simple. Again, see, we have launched the executive diploma in pharmacovigilance. That is again 6 month course. Okay, and fees. Look at this. Fees is just 3,499. Today is the last date for pharmacovigilance also. Pharmacovigilance diploma, and you can see everything. You can register from here. You can see the brochures here at the end. All the brochures are attached here. So if you want to see like diploma of, you can just check, you just click go. I'll not show you here, I'll not waste your time going in the going into the brochures. You can check out yours by yourself, right? But if you are literally interested, you want to learn comprehensive understanding of pharmacovigilance, regulatory requirement, methodologies, international regulations, practical applications, just join. Okay, and then in this we have 4 month course also, executive certificate in signal detection in pharmacovigilance. No, yeah. So this is executive certificate course in pharmacovigilance. This is 4 month course, and we have, guys, I'll tell you, we have divided these courses into multiple specialized courses. In pharmacovigilance is going to be our core area. Guys, listen carefully. Pharmacovigilance, we are making our core area at CliMed and Curio. Okay, so you can see pharmacovigilance, and in the pharmacovigilance also there are specialized courses we have launched, like aggregate report writing in pharmacovigilance. That is again 4 month certificate course, and cost is just 2,249. Okay, like signal detection in pharmacovigilance, full 4 month course, 2,249. And see, these have the dates. The small courses have the dates still, but diploma and executive certificate course, the dates are getting over today. Dates are getting over today. Simple signal detection, safety database. Okay, safety database is there, and international pharma regulations are there. 3 month certificate course, 3 month certificate course in hands-on training on safety databases. So whatever you want to learn is available here. Then I'll come to the clinical research. This is one course we are running. This is not the first. See, all these courses of pharmacovigilance and medical writing are not new for us, guys. You all know we have conducted multiple batches. Okay, multiple batches. Expert will take these courses. Yes, Hanifa is right. Experts will take the course from the different companies like GSK, Epser, Kynaps, and different companies. We have our own faculties, and we don't have, I'll not say, but we don't have only one faculty who will teach the entire course. You will get multiple faculties in one course to teach you the entire part. Different parts will be taken by different expertise. Okay, and this is a clinical research course, 3,499, 6 month course with internship, and this is our third batch, and ultimately, ultimate responses from the participants in the past courses. Okay, if you are interested in clinical research and project management, you can just join it. Okay, I'll show this brochure to you, and then there is another course, SAS programming. Okay, because we are talking about clinical research and SAS, so let me tell you a bit about clinical research and clinical SAS. So in the clinical research, okay, this is opening. Sorry, I think I have clicked on the wrong side, but no problem. 1 second. Okay, no worries. This is the clinical SAS. Let me just get you the brochures. Okay, let me just get the brochures for you so you can understand. I have saved all the brochures as well. Yes. 1 sec. So I'll just I'll not share now the website. I'll just show you the brochures of these two, clinical research and project management and SAS, and then I'll talk about this, and then I'll invite other people, and you can just ask your queries then. Okay, so this is the yes, I believe this is opened, fit to the width. Okay, let me share. Yeah, this is our course on the clinical research, guys. Postgraduate certificate course in clinical research and project management. See, this is postgraduate certificate course. It does not mean that you must be postgraduate. It is for bachelors. Bachelor 5th year, I mean the PharmD 5th year, 6th year, 4th year can join, and even B Pharm final year can join, 3rd year can join. So these are value-added courses, guys. Okay, so there is the eligibility. Anyone can join. Masters, bachelor's 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year, or interns or pass out students, academicians, anyone can join who wants to learn. So this is postgraduate certificate course in clinical research and project management. You can see about institution, about the clinical trial, or about the details. You read the details and then go. Class timings Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Certification will be given once you are done with the course. We will conduct the class and internship. Fees is 3,499. This is the course detail. And see, we will give you all course designs, expert resource persons, leadership dialogues also will give in that. And see, this is the course syllabus about entire clinical research, about regulatory affairs, about clinical monitoring, audits and inspections, about pharmacovigilance and clinical safety, clinical data management, medical writing, biostatistics. These all are covered in the clinical research. So all this course is made by all the experts from industry, and they know what is the need of industry right now. Okay, they know what is the need of industry. So this is the syllabus will be completed in 4 to 6 months with the internship. Okay, this course is going to start on 7th only. Okay, this course is going to start on 7th only. I'll come to the last course. Let me tell you why we are talking most about the clinical SAS. Okay, why we are talking about the clinical SAS. So this is the course what we have launched right now: comprehensive training and certification in clinical SAS, combined package of base, advanced, and clinical. So this course, guys, this course, listen to me carefully, this course has all three. This has the basic SAS, this has the advanced SAS, this has the clinical SAS, clinical project. Okay, everything you will get in this, everything. Okay, all three. This is the package of three, and commencing on January 7th. Right now, January 7th. No, we have postponed for 1 week. Why we have postponed for 1 week? Because students have, some of our students have exams, so it will be starting on 14th. Right, guys? So you can see about and you can check about what we are giving. Okay. See, this is the comprehensive syllabus for base SAS, for advanced SAS, and for SAS clinical programming here. Clinical programming, you will learn everything in that. And the cost, last time we had 20,000, but we have reduced the cost just to 14,999. Okay, 14,999. And if you go to the industry and if you ask in other institution, the cost of this course is 90,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 1,50,000. You will not get in such course, because this is, the classes are being taken by people from the industry. And guys, let me tell you, SAS is the only program, SAS is the only software which is accepted by FDA. So many people are learning SAS. Okay, if I tell you, let me tell you for 2 minutes, there are people who will talk, but SAS is the only programming accepted by FDA, and the people who have learned SAS have, they are earning a lot. There are the many success stories from our side I can share. But let me tell you one thing. See, SAS programming, if you are joining, if you want to join SAS programming, you must be very much determined, because it takes a lot of time to learn. It is very hard to learn. It's just literally. But once you learn, you will be the pro in that, and no one can stop you growing in the industry. Okay, there are a lot of things. So people, specialized people are there to tell you about the importance of clinical research, how it will go and what you can do, what are the career options, opportunities, right? And then we have Mr. Jenny Raja Singh, who will be talking about the importance and career options of SAS in the industry. And we have Sarabjit ji, she will be talking about the clinical research and project management. And then we will open for the questions. Let me take one question, two questions I have. Have you provided any accreditation after we complete our uh, we accreditation means we provide our certificate that is valid, and if you want the SAS certification, that cost you 45,000. So we do not plan in that, because you can directly approach, and our SAS training, our SAS programming will enable you with all the things what you need for the SAS certification. Okay, this certificate will be completely valid, what we are giving for the industry, for the trainings, for the job. But if you want to go for the SAS certification, that is only by the SAS university, for that you have to pay 45,000 rupees something in India. I mean Indian rupees, 40 to 45,000 you have to pay, and then you have to write one exam and get the certification. That's different part. Okay, but we will train you for that also. Yes, we provide the recorded sessions. If you are missing the class, we provide the recorded lectures, but 100% live classes. We have 100% live classes. In any case, if you miss, we record the attendance also. If you miss the class, then we provide the recordings in any case. Okay. Yes. So what's the difference between 6 month and 3 months course? So 6 month course, I mean, in the medical writing and pharmacovigilance, yes, that is 6 month and 4 month. So 4 month course is basics. Okay, basics plus a little advanced version. Okay, but the 6 month course is diploma, which contains everything. Okay, so you can understand, like from the diploma, we have reduced some advanced topics and we made 4 month course for the students who wants to just understand the basics. Right. So 3 month or 4 month courses are basics, and 6 month course is comprehensive. Okay, Hafsa. So yeah. Okay, can I take internship after completion of SAS course from other institution? Yeah, you can take, definitely. Additionally, we will also refer your books. Yes, we have our own books and you will refer that. Okay. So what's the procedure for students wanting to go abroad after completing PharmD here? That will be discussed in another workshop that is not here. No, Satvik is asking SAS is replaced by AI in future. No, not at all. It's not there because you need people to run the SAS and AI also. Okay. So never think that AI will replace everything or anything. You need people to run that. And you need people expert of SAS and AI who can. So AI is there to fasten the process, not to stop the process or not to replace the process. AI is there to make it fast, make it, very fast. It will reduce the timelines. Okay, but it will not replace you. I'm very sure. So, not at all. Okay, good evening, guys. Please give us details of pharmacovigilance courses. So I will just share. I'll not, take much time because it's already half an hour. I'm only speaking. I'll just share the website link. You go and register, check out and register. And now with that, I would like to invite Miss Sarabjit ji. Sarabjit ji is working as clinical trial transparency manager and our external advisor, our internal advisor for Curio. So Miss Sarabjit ji is working in GSK as clinical trial transparency manager right now. So she will be giving a glimpse of clinical research and project management. Okay, and then we can take up all the questions. I'm here. We will not leave your single question, guys. Don't worry. Okay, because today we are not presenting any kind of slides. Okay, so yes, over to you, Sarabji. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining.
Hi, Dr. Ajit. Thank you so much.
You.
It's always good to speak on such webinars. Although you requested us not to prepare any slide, but just for a reference, I prepared only 2 slides. One for
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Please, please, please.
because whenever I come for such webinars, I always feel like what value we can give to
Yes,
students,
yes, yes.
right?
Please, there. Please go ahead, Sarabji.
So,
Yes.
but just do let me know if they can see this one tree type
Yes,
diagram,
yes, they can see. They can see. Make it full screen. It is visible. Yes, thank you.
Yes. So my idea is that they are enrolling these courses. What are the jobs? What job roles they can keep in mind? So that is my
Absolutely.
thought before making this slide. So this is basically your roots are your academic qualification. Maybe you life sciences student, maybe BDS, M Pharma, D Pharma, or maybe a physician doctor, right? And if you are choosing to be any course like clinical research, medical writing, there are a number of opportunity for you to go and try. Like very first we see that very first branch is that where do this clinical trial happens? First, try to understand what these clinical trials are. All of us, we are taking medicine. Do you know how that medicine come to market? There are certain questions, those are answered that before drug is marketed, on basically sold on the pharmacy stores. Is it safe? Is it working? Right? These are the 2 questions which are, solved during clinical trial. Not only that, you also, when you go to doctor, you also ask the same question, will I get better? How soon I will get better? That means efficacy. Is this drug working? And another is safety. It's not like that this drug is having a lot of side effects. So these are the questions you ask. And where this research happen, mostly hospital sites, big hospital site. If it is oncology hospital, mostly research related to oncology will happen. If it is, you are a respiratory disease, a similar hospital will carry out the research, or so on and so forth. So there are also number of jobs. I always tell student to do one homework that, prepare the list of hospitals in your city so that at least you can apply for an internship positions. And then, of course, a drug discovery, research and development, that is mostly pharma is involved, right? But pharma is not, they are not solely doing their research. So they are also outsourcing their services, like to many contract research organization. These contract research organization, you are CROs like PPD, IQVIA, ICON, Prexel, these international CROs, or even these, consulting organization like Cognizant, TCS, Infosys. So all these companies also run certain projects related to clinical trials. So this is also a big opportunity. You can have our job roles like clinical research associate, clinical trial specialist, trial master file specialist. There are many roles, you can try. And I won't touch your academics because that, there are maybe chances that someone is more interested in academics. Like me, you see that I already working in pharma world, but still I like to share my knowledge with students. So sooner or later, this option is also available for you. And even you can test your hands in a, manufacturing, quality control, quality assurance. There are also jobs, those are available. This is quite simple one and straightforward, is you can also work as a pharmacist. But beauty is that if you're doing clinical research course, if you know this drug discovery and development, then you can also be apply as a clinical research pharmacist. So all these hospitals, those are carrying out the trial, those are doing the research, they need pharmacists who know clinical research, who know GC. So this is another option. And you will also be having an opportunity if you wanted to work in a regulatory affairs. Our CDSCO only, time to time, they also post certain job opportunities and they pay very well also. Although these opportunities are contractual, but they really pay well. Once you have that experience, you can try out in pharma or other companies also. So once, I was also got selected to this organization, ICMR, as a consultant. Although I didn't pursue it due to certain reasons, but they were also paying us very good, like, and these government jobs also, if someone is interested, drug inspector, drug controller, scientist, even as I given you example, ICMR also initiate many projects. Like currently their major project on TV is going. Similarly, they do carry out many projects. So you can apply there also. And pharmacovigilance, if you are doing these courses, suppose this particular drug, vaccine, treatment is in the market, right? How do you ensure safety once it is in the market? By pharmacovigilance. And the pharmacovigilance is the largest department in the pharma world, because any side effect which is coming from any area, right, you have to report it. Not only report it, you have to process it in the form of a story, like when it started, who reported, what happened, how it got resolved, is it related to drug or not related to drug. So that, is you will study in a pharmacovigilance. And you have heard Dr. Ajit saying signal. So how do you know signal? Signal is a new information. So when there are not many side effects coming on with related to particular drug, that information is giving us a signal that something is not right, right? So that will become a signal. Then based on signal, either you update the leaflet of the drug, or you may recall the drug from the market. So lot many things. This is really interesting field. Clinical research as a whole is also very interesting field. So other regulatory bodies, like in our country, DBT is there, biotech is there, even smaller organization, TNTA is there. You can also work with WHO. They also run many projects. Those are more NGO types. And these are other opportunities, like you can pursue side fields of pharmacy if you are pharmacy student, right? So this is all for bigger level, that what are the career opportunities those are available to you. But someone also interestingly put forward one question in that, will AI will be reducing our jobs? But what I am looking as, as now being part of the industry, it will be like your computer on IT. So when IT came, jobs didn't go down. They changed the system. People who learned the things, people who kept them updated, they were always relevant, so they didn't lose their job. In fact, number of jobs are increasing in a clinical trial. Answer why? Why number of jobs are increasing in a clinical trial? You can also make a guess. Any guess you can put in a chat box. I will give you two answers straightforward. One is, you know that we still have lot many health challenges. For those we have not answers, we don't have a medication proper. That is one thing. Second is that these regulatory bodies, say maybe Indian regulatory body are CDSCO, DCGI, maybe international like FDA, EMA, every year they are coming with new regulations. New regulations means more work. More work means more people are required. Like this year only, EMA has launched a new guideline. Not in EMA, 2019, DCGI revised all the guidelines, right? So this way, but why they are revising the guideline? Because you always see there are lawsuits, there are policy challenges. So to address those gap area, they have to bring a new regulation, right? And when there is a new regulation, pharma people have to implement. To implement, they need more people. So this is the current scenario. And all these courses like medical writing, because I am extensively involved in that, we will also be taking one session. What are the key impacts of AI on a medical writing document? Right, Dr. Jit, we have included that session, right, in our revised content. And what are the new software you are using in a medical writing? So that we will cover from AI perspective. So this is about a career opportunity on a higher level. So now let me stop for a while. And I have to share the second presentation. Second slide, not a presentation, on a project management. So give me a moment. Meanwhile, you can keep on posting your questions in chat box. Just give me a minute.
Yes, Sarabji. Okay.
Okay, I'm sharing about a content about a project management. Just give me a minute.
Okay. Sure. No worries. Please go ahead.
So actually, Apura was forced to take this, but he's not here.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. I
He
can
shared
understand.
this slide with me so that giving
But guys, Mr. Akuro is
yes,
working in SAS medicals right now, and he will be taking the project management. I'm very
yes,
assuring you. Okay, so don't
yes.
worry.
Yeah, so he shared that this slide with me, like to give students a bit of idea, so that they know like what project management is, that uh
Yes.
right. So what project management is, just imagine any a new project, new work when is getting started in office, it is known as a project. So suppose you are launching a research on a COVID vaccine, right? So that will become a your project. You started working on phase 1 trial. That will be big project. Now this project will be having multiple stages, right? That very first stage will be, which we call is a initiation. That idea, that you started thinking about that particular project. Okay, we have to start a phase 1 trial for RSV, say one example. That is your initiation. You started gathering the data, like what is the medical need of it, or what is the gap. All these questions you start answering. Now, point 2 is, will be your planning. So this project can be any. I am taking an example of just, any clinical trial. Then this second stage will be your planning. You start planning. Maybe you start, writing your protocol. You start developing your SOP. You start developing your manual. You start thinking about like, okay, who will be working in this resource? Or if you have to, suppose if I'm thinking from a big pharma perspective, they will be thinking, okay, whose service we will be taking, which CRO will be working with us. right? Those type of the question you answer in the planning section. Not only that, you also test it that what will be the success rate of this project, right? So that is your step 2. Third step can be, your execution. You start executing it, you start implementing it. So, okay, whatever you have written in your protocol that you will be enrolling patient from 18 year to 60, are you doing that? You wanted to start your project in 5 cities. Have you started it? You wanted to take a permission from regulatory body. Have you taken that? So all these steps are execution steps, right? And then after you will control these processes. Control is, it's just like that. Now you said that we will be taking these patients in a trial, or we have to get approval from a regulatory body. Are you doing it in a right way? It's not like you are missing on the processes. So you have to check, you have to control. So in clinical trial, we all together, we have a very different process of checking quality control and quality assurance, basically monitoring and auditing. So then if something is not right, going well, then you come back here, right? You execute again, you correct yourself, and these steps, you interchange basically. And while controlling, if you feel like something is not correct, maybe staff is not properly trained, you have to revisit your processes. That is the reason sometimes we get amendment in the protocols. We also change then SOPs. We revise our SOPs manuals, so that this is interlinked. That's why these arrows are like this. And the final step will be close out. Now, close out is not like that, okay, done, no, no. There are extensive process to close out. It is labor intensive process because you have to document each and everything. And that document also reviewed by regulatory bodies. So this is high level. What is the project life cycle? Just, just think about smaller thing. Maybe you are starting something at your home. You will, idea will come, then you will plan, then you will execute. If something is not correct, you may change it, and maybe you change your plan also. If it is not going well the way you are thinking, you may plan again, right? And finally, it will come to a stage is your closeout. Just imagine when you started your graduation program, first idea came in your mind. You initiated like, okay, I have done biology in my +2. I wanted to pursue a pharmacy. Then you made a planning. You actually enrolled in a college, or maybe in a college you felt that I need additional support. Maybe you took a support from we can say guidance from additional teachers, or there are chances the people can change their college and university also. Or like one thing that you may do additional vocational courses. Then finally, when you complete, it will be like a closeout. So that is in a nutshell is a project life cycle. And you all will be in your life, once at least there will be stage come that you will be a project manager. So you have to learn these things by default. So maybe you started as an associate, so you can show your interest that I am also interested in a project management. You can start picking those things even at your initial job, then you can be a good project manager. So this is all from my side. We can take a questions. Then after that,
No, Saurabhji, I think let's call Mr. Jenny for his comments and his perspective on the industrial opportunities in clinical SAS and SAS programming. Then we will go for the questions. So, Mr. Jenny is also working in GSK right now, and he's working as the statistician, biostatistician there, and he's working on multiple projects with the help of he's actually the BTech, biotech, and then he did the course in AI and the Python and the technology he's involving in the clinical trials right now. He is using is amazing. Okay, he's working in GSK right now. So I hand over the mic to Mr. Jenny. Jenny, are you here?
Yes, Sajid. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are perfectly
Yes,
fine, audible,
yes.
perfectly audible. Please go ahead.
Let me know if there is any audio issue. Okay.
Yeah, I will keep a check, Jenny. I'll let you
Yeah,
know.
it's
Don't
perfectly
worry.
fine right now. Go ahead, please.
Okay. I also have some slide. I'll not take much time, but
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead. Please, please, please go ahead.
I will cover it a little.
People are waiting to listen about SAS.
Okay.
Please share.
Okay. Let me know once you are able to see my screen.
Yes, it is there. It is there. We can see. Just make it full screen and please go ahead. Guys, please switch off your videos.
Okay. Perfect. So thanks, Ajit, for the introduction. As Ajit explained, I have worked in statistics and also I worked in SAS. Also, I have a working experience in Python or and also I have a working experience in artificial intelligence. So now we will see application of SAS in clinical trial. Uh, SAS, I hope all of you are from either a pharma background or biotechnology background. Don't think SAS is a programming language like Python or C or C, C++. It is just like an English language. They have made this programming language in a very, very simpler way. So don't afraid this is a programming language. It is very, if you know English, you will learn the SAS in very easily. So don't afraid. SAS is a complex programming language. It's a very easy to learn. Okay. Now we will see what is the application of SAS in clinical trial. So SAS, first we will see what is SAS. So SAS is a statistical software. In simpler way, if I want to explain in a simpler way, SAS is a software. It is used to perform the mathematical analysis. If you have a data and you want to perform some mathematical
Uh,
analysis or stat,
Jenny, sorry to interrupt you. Can we make it full screen if it is possible? Because the screen is not visible properly.
it's not visible.
Yeah, it is like very small fonts. Can we make it full screen?
It's visible. You can put it on a slideshow. That will help.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Perfectly fine. Wonderful. Please go
Okay,
ahead.
perfect. Okay. Okay. So SAS is a statistical software. It is used to perform a mathematical analysis. So if you have any data, it helps to perform the statistical analysis or mathematical analysis. And we will see why it is important in clinical trial. As Ajit mentioned, FDA will approve only the licensed software. If you use any open source software in clinical trial, suppose if you are using Python, suppose if you use R for clinical trial, FDA don't accept the output. Okay, simply they will not accept the output because it is a open source software, but SAS is the licensed version. So if you are using SAS, then FDA will accept the results. That's the reason SAS is widely used in pharma companies, and SAS also have variety of library to perform the statistical analysis for clinical trial data. And another thing, SAS is not only used for data analysis, and it is also used in data management also, like data cleaning and data validation. So this is the reason, the importance of SAS in clinical trial. SAS is used in very different stages. We will see one by one. So in clinical trial, first what they will do is they will collect the data from patients or subjects. Once they collect the data, they enter the data in database or they enter the data in Excel sheet. So assume that your data is in Excel sheet or database. What if there is some duplicates, or what if there is some error, or what if there is some typo error? It will lead to some inaccurate results, right? So what pharma company will do is, before performing analysis, they will do the data management and the data validation check. How they do? They use the SAS code to identify whether there is any duplicates, whether there is any outlier, or whether there is any typo error, whether there is any format issue. They check all this things using SAS code. Who will perform SAS programmers will perform this code, and then they will identify all the bugs, and then they will clear this issue. All the steps will be done by SAS code. Okay. So the first step is SAS. They used it in clinical data management. Uh, okay. So in our course, we will see in our course, we will also teach how SAS is used in clinical data management. Sorry to interrupt. If anybody don't switch on the video, or it would be helpful for the presentation. Okay. So the first step is how the SAS is used in clinical trial is data management. Okay. And another thing is how SAS is used in another step is study design. So you should understand what is study design. So before the clinical trial starts, what statistician will do is they will plan about the analysis, and they also plan how the study should conduct. Okay. For example, when the patient should receive the vaccine, or when the patient should receive the drug, and what is the randomization technique, and what is the blinding technique, and whether there is any masking or not. So they will do all this kind of planning in the study design stage. Okay. So in study design stage, was how SAS is used is SAS is used in the randomization. I hope everyone knows randomization, but even I will explain it in a very simple way. For example, in clinical trial, there are 500 subjects enrolled in for the COVID vaccine trial. Okay, consider there is a COVID vaccine trial. Nearly 500 participants enrolled for the trial. There are two vaccine. One is COVID vaccine. Another is competitor vaccine. So what randomization they will do is they will use some statistical technique uh, to assign the treatment groups to the subject. Okay. Instead of manually assigning the treatment to the subject, they will use the randomization technique. How they do the randomization technique is they use the SAS code. They use the SAS code to randomly assign the treatment groups to the subject. And then sample size determination. Sample size determination is nothing but how many participants should be enrolled for the clinical trial. Because suppose if you are enrolling more than thousands of subjects for a clinical trial, then pharma company has to spend so much money, right? But if they are enrolling only 50 or 40 numbers of subject, they can't perform much statistical analysis. So they have to optimize the sample size. They have to optimize the number of participants enrolled for the clinical trial. How they will optimize the sample sizes? They will use the SAS and statistics to determine the sample size. Okay. So this is how SAS is used in the study design stage. So before the clinical trial start itself, they use the SAS code to perform the randomization, and also to determine the sample size determination. And so now the data is clean, and also they have performed the randomization. Also, they have calculated the sample size, and they collected the data. So once the data is ready, then what they will do is they will perform a statistical analysis. Okay. What type of analysis they will do is they will do descriptive analysis and inferential analysis. This is a statistical term. Don't worry about that. Okay, I will explain it in a very simple way. I hope everyone knows about adverse event. What they will do is they will create a summary table for adverse event, and they will create a summary table for demographic characteristics. Uh, okay, demographic characteristics means how many male are there, how many female enrolled in the clinical trial, and what is the race, and what is the gender, and what is the average age, and what is the standard deviation of age. So you will have a different tables in clinical trial. Why we have to do this? Why we have to do the analysis is this is the regulatory requirement. Okay, for example, you are conducting a clinical trial in USA. Then what FDA suggests is once the data is collected, uh, we have to submit the results in the SAS output form to FDA. Okay. So what we have to do is pharma company, once the data is collected, the programmers will perform the analysis and they will create a different table for adverse event, efficacy, safety, and then they will submit the SAS output to the FDA, and then FDA review the SAS output, and then they will based on the data, they will make a decision. Okay. So this is how SAS is used in the clinical trial analysis. Okay. Apart from analysis, SAS is also used for safety monitoring. It's not related to pharmacovigilance. It's a separate thing. Uh, how it is SAS is used for safety monitoring is adverse event reporting and analysis. For example, there will be a separate team like pharmacovigilance team. They will collect the data about adverse event and they enter the data in database. What the programmers will do is they will create the summary table. What is the frequency of adverse event? What is the frequency of serious adverse event? How many deaths occurred? What is the frequency of non-serious adverse event? So using SAS, we will create all this kind of tables, and also we will create some graph like bar graph, histogram. So how we create the graph? We use the SAS code. Okay. And then signal detection and risk assessment. For example, they are conducting a clinical trial and they gave a COVID vaccine to all the participants. For example, they gave the COVID vaccine to all 500 enrolled participants, and they are finding one adverse event which is occurring very frequently. For example, the patient who is receiving the COVID vaccine, they wherever they administer the vaccine, they are getting a swelling. Okay, so swelling is one kind of adverse event that is occurring because of vaccination. Then what pharma company will do is using SAS, they will find the detection and then they will do the risk assessment. Okay, how we can minimize the swelling after giving the COVID vaccination. Whether molecular wise we have to do something, they will do this risk assessment. So SAS is used in a safety monitoring also. Okay, and then regulatory submission. As I told, we have to submit the results to FDA, right? So there is some standard way to submit the result. Okay, you can't simply submit the result into FDA. There are some, you have to follow some standard. That standard is called CDISC. Okay, so CDISC is the standard. So whenever you are conducting a clinical trial in USA or America, you have to follow some standard. Okay, the standard name is called CDISC. CDISC is nothing but it is the standard. For example, there is one adverse event table. In that adverse event table you have lot of variables. Okay, like what is the gender and what is the type of adverse event and what is the date the adverse event occur, right? So you will have lot of variable name, right? What CDISC say is you have to use the standardized variable name for the table. Okay, so CDISC is the name, standardized form. Okay, so when you are submitting the result to FDA, you have to follow this as CDISC standard. So when you are learning clinical SAS, it is essential to know the CDISC standard. Okay, so it is the theory or it is a guidelines. It's not a code. It is a set of guidelines you have to use while programming. Okay, if you don't use CDISC, then FDA will not accept your output. Okay, they will send back the output to pharma company. So in our course, we will also teach about the CDISC standard also. Okay, so it is the set of guidelines you have to follow. And also, there is SAS is used in different another stage also. It is used in patient requirement and retention. For example, SAS is used to identify the potential study participant. So this happened in the enrollment stage. For example, same example, one pharma company is conducting a clinical trial on COVID vaccination, and they are enrolling a eligible participant. So they have some inclusion exclusion criteria. Inclusion criteria, they are saying they have to enroll the participant who is greater than 60 years old, and they are saying they are enrolling only the female participant, and they are also they want to enroll the patient who doesn't receive any vaccination in past 2 or 3 months. So what they will do is they use the SAS code, they use some statistics method also to identify the potential participant. Okay, so in SAS and statistics they will feed all the potential variable, and then that code will tell whether that participant is eligible to enroll in the clinical trial or not. Okay, and one more thing is patient profiling and stratification. Patient profiling is nothing but it is a subgroup analysis. Okay, for example, uh, consider age as one variable. Under age, we have different population. Like some population may be young, some population may be adult, some population may be older adult, right? What they will do is for younger population, drug would be working very great. Adult also drug may work very good, but older adult, the drug may not work great because of age factor, right? So what they will do is using SAS and statistics, they will differentiate the subject based on age, gender, past medical history. So they will pool the participant into the stratification. How they do? They use the SAS and statistic method. They profile the patient and do the stratification. Okay. And also it helps in retention strategies and analysis. It is little bit complex, so I will not go through it. Uh, but in our course, we will learn about retention, what is retention strategies and analysis. Okay. Uh, let's see what is future trends and best practices. Uh, already Sarab told AI will not replace SAS. Just think AI is not a robot. Okay, it is just a statistical or mathematical algorithm. Okay, it will not definitely replace the SAS. Better, what you can do is you can learn SAS and artificial intelligence together. Uh, because SAS itself have the future to perform the artificial intelligence. Okay, so pharma companies, since I have experience in artificial intelligence, I will give one suggestion based on my experience. In my company, they are using SAS for artificial intelligence also. Okay, they are not using Python or they are not using R. They use a SAS. In SAS, there is one tool called SAS Via. So using that SAS tool, we can perform artificial intelligence like natural language processing. You can perform. So you can also perform deep learning algorithm. So what I would suggest is SAS is mandatory to learn if you want a job. Additionally, if you want to upskill, you can also learn artificial intelligence. It's not a mandatory thing, but what I would suggest is be familiar in SAS. If you have a time, just learn artificial intelligence also. Okay. And then also one more thing, also learn about the data standard. Like as I explained, there is one standard, right? CDISC. So all pharma companies, they are using the CDISC standard. So they have a set of guidance for creating the SAS output. So while you are writing a SAS code, you have to follow that CDISC format. Okay, so you have to learn CDISC format also, and explore the use of machine learning and AI for the faster, more insightful clinical trial data. So, as I said, machine learning, intelligence, they are using it in drug discovery, they are using it in a patient enrollment, and they are using for clinical trial analysis, and also they are using it in a clinical trial financial data. They have a vast area. So you can also learn machine learning, but this is just a part. But if you want to land a job in pharma company, easiest way to enter is learn SAS, because if you want to enter some other job, they may require the master degree. But if you want to enter SAS, the bachelor degree is enough. If you know the SAS, then, and also if you have a hands-on experience is not like internship. If you have some practical experience with the real data, then definitely you will. There is a higher chance of landing a job into pharma company. Okay, so what I would suggest is upskill your SAS knowledge, upskill your the knowledge about the C disk, and little maybe learn statistics and artificial intelligence. This will help you to get a job in pharma company. Okay, so that's all from my end. Ajit, maybe we can take
Yes,
a
yes, thank
question.
you. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much, Jenny, for the wonderful, information and very informative it was. So, people who are not aware of the SAS, they must have understood and they must have understood the applications of the SAS, the wide applications of the SAS. So everyone can now easily say and easily understand that where they have to work, how they have to work, what they have to work, and how SAS is being used. So if you're literally interested, please, you are having the chance now to register for the SAS. You can connect with us on the mobile numbers given on the link. If you're not getting registered with the link and all, please contact us. Okay, you all have my number. We are very much reachable. Numbers are given in the website also. Please go through the website. And guys, I have shared the feedback link also. So and I'll not share the feedback link again individually in the messages. Whoever wants to like they come later and then they say like, okay, we couldn't fill the feedback form. Guys, let me tell you before we go to these feedbacks and all that is going on, that people will fill and go, no problem at all. But let me tell you one thing. I always tell, value addition, value addition is an amazing thing. Why we are focusing on value addition? See, we have the syllabus either in B Farm, Farm D, or M Farm, or whatever. They don't update the syllabus for years, for decades. So we have to get updated, we have to get in the trend with the industry, and that you will learn from the outside knowledge. And that knowledge is called as value addition. Value addition can be done at any time point of your life, your education. If you are in third year, second year of bachelor, fourth year of bachelor, please learn something. See, medical writing, pharmacovigilance, CDM, regulatory affairs, or clinical SAS, SPSS. These things you will not get in the syllabus completely. So what we are providing is value addition. Okay, at the cheapest rate, we are providing value addition to you. If you have this kind of value addition, that will enhance, that will enrich your CV, that will enrich your knowledge, that will enrich your confidence to meet the recruiters, to meet the industry, and you can enter directly without any influence. If you have the knowledge, if you have enriched experience in the field, right? So if you are in fifth year, third year, fourth year, I invite all of you. I invite all of you. Okay. So now I'll take up the questions, and I have shared the feedback form also. Right, guys. So I'm just now going to take all the questions, and we are here. I'm here, and Jenny is here, and Sarabji is here. We'll be talking about uh, this what we say. We'll be talking about all the questions. We'll be taking your questions, and we'll be discussing that. So let me take first the few questions from the YouTube, and then I'll come to this. So uh, let me take some questions from YouTube. First, Harshit is asking where exactly SAS software is worked and what is the purpose in pharma company. So Harshit, I hope you got your answer right. We have discussed very nicely, and Mr. Jenny has told about it, right? The second question is only clinical SAS isn't enough nowadays. You also need to have info about SQL, R, and other analytical and RBDMS. As we are, very much aware, these, as much as is very good in the industry, but SAS is, the major software, and which is kind of thing. If you know the SAS, you will learn others easily. Okay, there are the people who learn SPS at the basics, and at the institution level they do all the research using SPSS, right? But as we are discussing SAS, and it is the official language of FDA, FDA they accept only SAS programming. And the SAS programming means the SAS software and the data in SAS, right? Sir, as a family fourth year, Mukesh is asking, student, how can help in SAS program? You will be expert once you are passed, passed with the family. You will be ready to the industry with the SAS certificate, and you will be ready to the industry with the SAS knowledge, and you will have, no weight like others. Okay, that's how it is going to help you. Okay, and Ritesh is asking, I would suggest SAS plus data analytics tools, and okay, no problem, Ritesh. No, not to discourage that. Okay, so Ritesh, you are totally wrong. I don't agree with you. Not to discourage, but a person would take minimum 1.5 years to get the job in SAS program, or not at all. If you are a SAS expert, you will get the job easily. I have many examples of my students as well. Okay. Okay. So I think we are done with the questions from YouTube. Now I'll let me get back to the chat here, guys. Please and please stop your videos. I'll unmute you all. Also, you can talk. Okay, you all can talk. I'll unmute you as well. So let me take the questions from here. Okay. Do we include PDV in the course and its practical implementation? Assis V is asking, what is PDV and which course you are talking about? Pharmacovigilance or what? I don't understand this. So if you can write the full form, I'll take this. Okay, please write it. Where to learn AI? We are conducting the AI courses also. Do you know, guys? We have completed one AI course, AI Essentials for Pharma Industry. We have completed the entire course on Python. Still, there are few classes. Wonderfully, we have completed this course. We have the course, okay? And there is a question before that. Someone has written. I saw that question. Big question. I think I missed that. Guys, can you rewrite that question? There was a question. Yeah, there is the question. Yes. I got it. This is the question from Stravani. Good evening. I'm recent PharmD graduate, enthusiastically waiting for role of clinical role in clinical research or pharmacovigilance, but the companies are preferring candidates with experience than freshers. Can I find solution to this? Sarabji is the best person to answer this. Sarabji, question I'll repeat for you. I am a recent PharmD graduate.
I do. So, yeah, I read the question. So I was just waiting Jenny to finish you know,
Yeah,
there
sure,
are
please go.
many things I tell student to do. One reason is that you have to check your CV also. Are you matching it to job description? That is one homework for you. And second, there are companies they do ask for experience, but still there are companies who take freshers as well.
Yes, absolutely.
But if you're still struggling, I always tell students to do one homework. What are the hospitals in your city? Go and apply directly there. They are doing research. They will give you internship position. Whatever you are getting, take it, and then that you can update your resume with that experience. You have to try little harder. Another thing, if you are in a medical writing, try this freelance project also. Try writing some articles so that you can add that in your CV. Basically, try to make your CV more stronger. I tell you, there was one analysis they were saying in a big pharma, for one position they are getting 1,000 plus applications. So don't send your same CV all the places. Update it as per the job description. I tell you, they are selecting a CVs by tools. They're not manually looking on the CV. No. They're selecting CVs by tool. If they are finding the keywords in your CV related to their job description. It's just like if we wanted to hire a cook, right? And if we wanted that cook is should be better in a cook non-veg to prepare a non-veg food,
Yes.
right? We will ask that question only. It is the same way, right? So if they are seeing that whatever they have mentioned in their job description is not in your CV, they are not going to screen your CV.
Yes,
So,
and yes,
yeah, sure, please.
Yeah, and I want to add one more thing. As Sarabji has said that you can take the experience from the local hospitals. Guys, I'll tell you, PharmD, as specifically she has mentioned PharmD, you have the entire half of the fifth year and entire internship sixth year for you to do project and learn research. That time you just, I am telling with the confidence, 80%, 90% of you just waste that time in enjoying. You feel we are done with the exams in last 4.5 years, 5 years. Now it is the time to enjoy. Okay. If you just
Yeah.
just engage that time in the research, learning the research, doing some project, I'm very sure you will be the first one to get job after family. But you don't understand that. I tell you every time in all the classes, everywhere, my personal students
Dr.
also.
Ajit, I can give them my example also. I am not
Yeah.
from pharmacy background. So what happened? The very first position I got an internship. They were
Yes,
paying us just 10,000. Internship 10,000 rupees. 3 months
absolutely.
only. Only 3 months. So I took it. I said like I'm like very easy attitude person. So I took it. And
Yeah.
you can't believe me. I was about to complete that. I got this opportunity at a WHO. The very
Yes.
first question that the selector selected is that she's already working in CRO. She know the GCP. Okay, well done.
Absolutely.
If
Absolutely.
I was not having that 3 month wala internship, so I would not have got that WHO wala position, which was a big position, at that time.
Absolutely. That's why I'm telling people you have a lot of time. You come after 6 years and you tell, sir, we are not getting jobs. How you will get? Frankly, I'm telling you, if you have no experience, if you have not utilized the entire 6 years, how you will get the job?
So
You
in
have,
my class,
yeah,
our placement officer told us about that. There are around 50 students. Only 2 people went for that internship.
yes,
Everyone didn't consider. They said, no, 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 we don't want to take 3 months. We don't want to take 3 months. I was like
yes,
easy person, I said like, I'm coming from smaller place. Let me
yeah.
try.
Exactly, exactly. So people have that mentality that we will not learn. This is the time to enjoy. This is the time
And
what is in the
you
entire.
don't
Nobody
believe
is teaching us.
after
Nobody is engaging us.
after
This is
three
all
months,
about you.
yeah, after 3 months, my package at that time, 2011, I'm talking. My package was 4 lakh.
Yes.
And
See,
my friends, though didn't join it, their package was 2.5.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm telling you, this is the importance of using your time nicely and correct way. Okay.
Yes.
So guys, please listen to me. If your family, you have dedicated internship, you have dedicated research project. Please learn all the things about clinical research, publish it, write the manuscript, write the thesis, and do it properly. Okay, don't blame that we did not learn anything from hospital. We was not engaged. We were not engaged. We were not this. No, no one will listen to this.
But ultimately, you will get selected because of
Exactly,
your skills.
because of your skills. True.
And someone said that can we do simultaneously two courses? You can, but you have to absorb also.
Yeah,
Although we are running this, Dr. Ajit is running these close courses, but still I'm saying that how much you can take,
absolutely.
do that only,
Yeah,
absorb
and
that,
there
then
are like,
later
yeah, yeah.
maybe another course.
Yes, absolutely. See, we are literally, guys, you won't believe, we are not here for the money. If we are for the money, we will keep these costs 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 for the clinical research, and SAS. SAS will keep 50,000. Why we are not keeping? Because we want you to learn. We want you to absorb. If only 50 will learn from me clinical SAS or clinical research, I'll be very happy and they'll be getting placed. Right. That is my motto for all of you. You have to learn. I want you to learn. Right. So it is the time for all of you to learn. Okay, there is a question from Sanyukta. What will be the future if we are working in SAS after 5 years of experience in 10 years? Like we did not, we need to get new softwares to learn about the salary. Jenny or Sarabji will answer this question. Ari Shetty
What
Jainath
is
is
the
asking,
question? Sorry, I missed it.
what will be the future if we are working in SAS after 5 years of experience and 10 years? Like we need to get new softwares to learn about the cell and what is about the salary?
Once they are in job, they automatically learn new things because company will by force teach you.
Yeah, absolutely.
you know
Yes.
so after 5 years, if you really spent, you can see yourself as a senior programmer or a project manager, like that minimum if you are working hard,
Yeah.
right? Dr. Devesh's question is that I'm asking to avoid the timing clash for two courses. uh,
No,
I
no,
lost
timings
the
will not be clashed at all the ways. Timings will not be clashed for any course, though these all courses are weekend, but Sunday we will have multiple classes for different courses. And Saturday also there'll be no classes, maybe one or two class in the entire course. That sometimes happens, but no timings will be clashed because we have 6 to 7 slots, 7 to 8 slot, 8 to 9 slots. You have to be prepared to take 2 hours or 3 hours continuously. From our side, it is completely fixed. Don't worry.
people are
Okay.
saying wrap it up.
Yeah, you have to
Okay,
wrap
we
it
will
up.
wrap. We also have to take a food. Yeah. So we have to wrap. There
Please,
was one question for Jenny. Jenny, there is one question. Please give some tips to remember all SAS coding.
Jenny, yes. Yes, that's why I was asking. Sayukta is asking, please give some tips to remember all SAS codings, Jenny sir.
Yes, yes, yes. I will answer that. Maybe before going to that question that Ari Shetty asked, after 5 years, what is the role? And after
Yes,
time, after 5 years, you will become like a a senior programmer. After that, you will become a lead programmer. Maybe after 10 years, you will become a manager in SAS programming. So if you become a manager, you will salary will be around 30 or 40 lakhs. So it is huge in market. It is similar to data science what they are getting. So the salary is very huge. So after 5 or 10 years, your package will be very very high. Coming to the another question, how to remember SAS? SAS is a statistical software. If you try to memorize, sometime you will forget. But what I would suggest is if you know little statistics like
yes.
descriptive statistics, what is mean, median. If you know that, it is easy for you to write a code without no without understanding the programming language. So
Absolutely.
good. Yeah.
Sir, in for going in the research is compulsory to do the research. See, if you are going to the research industry, Sarabji will agree with me. You will not do the entire clinical research. You will be in the one domain, either in the protocol writing, either in the regulatory, either in the CRA, clinical research associate for the monitoring audits. There will be different things. You will not be completely taking the research. You will not be collecting the data at the site. From the industry, you will get one job role. Okay, not and everything. So you have to be specialized in one thing at the end when you are in the industry. Okay, Ashish was asking something. I forgot Ashish ka question is where Ashish ka question is. uh Ashish, where is your question here? Please write again. Dimple Verma is asking, in the context of clinical research, how can analytical softwares assist in patient stratification and personalized medicine approach? See, patient stratification is what? You have two groups, case control studies. We have split files. In the SPSS, in the SAS, we have split files. We have different things, different softwares. These softwares, analytical softwares, are made to do A to Z solutions of analysis, research analysis. Whether you are using SAS, whether you are using SPSS, we have all kind of stratifications using, independent t-test, ANOVA, ad hoc tests. We have a lot of things to, learn and work on in the SPSS and SAS and other things. Okay, so
Uh,
stratification is very easy. Yes, Jenny, please, you want to add?
Yes, yes. So there is an algorithm called clustering algorithm. So
Yes,
what clustering algorithm will do is it will group all the similar patients based on the age, gender, race. It will group all the subjects. So the answer is a clustering algorithm. You can do that algorithm in SAS, SPSS, or Excel also. Yes.
yes, absolutely. Okay, so I think, guys, if we have missed the questions, please rewrite your questions. Please rewrite your questions. Sir, the syllabus you have covered in clinical research and project management course are much more similar to the syllabus of PharmD clinical research subject. Not at all. We are teaching you the industrial clinical research. You are studying the theoretical clinical research, dear. There will be the, drug development process will be same mostly, but you will be learning the industrial perspective from us. Okay, Santosh ji, we will be teaching you the all complete industrial perspective and industrial inclusions, whatever are there. Okay, that's why we have come up with the industrial trainings. These are completely industrial trainings, and people from the industry will teach you the latest ICH GCP guidelines, which are not at all included in your syllabus. Okay, and all the stakeholders, IRB, everything, whatever is there, Regulatory writing is not there in your syllabus. Okay, review process is not there in your syllabus. Guidelines for medical writing is not there in your syllabus. Project management is not there in your syllabus. CDM is not there in your syllabus. What do you want to ask me here? Come on, guys. I also have learned the PharmD syllabus. Come on. Yes, chemistry students are eligible, definitely. Analytical chemistry. See, if your background is pharmacy, medical, nursing, or any other health science, you can eligible. But if you are completely from the basic chemistry, then I believe then I think we should not give you the wrong hopes, because you have to learn a lot. You have to learn the medical dictionaries. You have to learn a lot of things if you want to come to these fields, Devinder. If you are from the healthcare science, medicinal chemistry, or something from the pharmacy background, then definitely it is helpful for you. Okay. Yeah, there are three more questions. Okay, anyone else? Is MBA helpful in the field? Yeah, that I cannot answer right now, but maybe yes. Any other questions, guys, from you? Does Curio provide certificate for advanced SAS? So, Smita, yes, this course what we are providing is more than advanced. We have combined basic, advanced, and clinical SAS, all three in the package. We have combined all three in the 15,000 package, 14,999. Okay. I think Sarabji will answer work from home part. Okay. What's the difference between Curio certification and SAS certification? No, SAS certification, see, Curio will give you the training certificate that you have done the training with us in the SAS. You have learned SAS from us. But there is SAS certification. That means you are certified SAS expert. There is SAS University in US, and they give you that certificate. It is not mandatory, but some companies, they ask for the SAS certification also. Okay, along with your training, they ask for the SAS certification, and the SAS certification is either being done by the company itself, or they will provide you all the funds, all the registrations, and you learn and give the certification. Or you can do before also, and you can enter to the industry. So that's different things. SAS certification is different. I think Jenny will talk about SAS certification more. What is the difference between normal SAS certification, and we are providing the SAS training certificate. Okay, but about SAS certification, I think Jenny can talk a bit more.
Yes. So normal basic SAS, you will learn about the data cleaning, data basic statistics. But in advance, you will learn something about macro. Macro is something like automating some manual processes. So in basic, you will learn about data management, basic statistics, and advanced statistics. While in advanced SAS, you will learn about macros. SAS macros. It helps to automate few things.
Yes. See, and people are asking about the placement, guys. Yes, we support in the placement. Okay, we support in the placement. We prepare all the participant with the mock interviews, tests, questionnaires, everything from our side. Okay, but there still, I'll tell you, if you register or not, that is completely on you. But I'll not give you the false hope like others. We do not provide the placement from our side at all. We will guide you. We will give you the insights. We will give you the tip. We will give you the tips. We will train you, and we will give you the even the job descriptions which are opened in the market. We will help you for sure. We will train you completely, but we are not giving the placement from our side right now. Okay, we are giving completely training. This is the bitter truth, but I'm telling you, no placement from my side, but 100% placement assistant we will give you. We will give you 100% placement assistance from our side. We will prepare you with the mock interviews, tests, whatever training you need, we will give you. Okay. Sir, GCP certificate mandatory for publication? Not at all. It's not necessary for the publication, but it is important if you are conducting the clinical research. What is the difference between SAS and SPSS? SPSS is usually a little, I will say it is the people use it at the institutional level certificate, institutional level research, and it is widely, accepted with the universities, colleges, and it is used for the analytics, data analysis in multiple domains, including clinical research, pharmacy, medical, management, law, politics, everywhere. Okay, that is another statistical software, another wonderful statistical software. But SAS is more popular and more in demand because SAS has the more acceptance in the industry. Okay, SAS has more acceptance in the industry. I'll say it because this is the official language. Again, I'll say the FDA. So all the industries, they try to teach you SAS, and they try preferring, or they prefer the SAS people over SPSS. But SPSS is kind of basics. Definitely, if you know SPSS basics, as we were talking about inferential analysis and the basic analysis. So so you will learn SAS easily. Okay, how I can learn SAS? You can register with us. We will teach you in 6 months. Someone is asking, Dr. Sadia is asking to reduce the price. This is the minimum price what we could keep from our side. In this also, we are providing a lot of things. We are aiding from our CRO side. This fees will not be possible at all at, these courses will not be possible at all at this price, but we have the support from CRO. Okay, that's why we are keeping at the low fees, right? This is very low fees, 3,500, 3,000, 4,000, that's all. And for SAS, it is just 15,000. Is statistics student can take SAS course wonderfully. Student, this is for the statistics people also. I mean, SAS is the statistical software. Yes. What challenges we face with learning SAS? SAS is tough, definitely. And Mr. Jenny is here. He will be teaching you SAS, and other people will be teaching you SAS. So you don't worry. We will guide you 100%. You won't be stuck anywhere. Okay. Now we have changed our staff for the SAS as well, right? Yes, guys, thank you very much. I'll share the feedback link all again for all of you. Please fill this and don't ask me the feedback all again. I'll be opening this meeting for 5 more minutes. Uh, so thank you very much. I would like to thank Sarabji and Jenny for this wonderful meeting, wonderful lecture delivering. Guys, I thank you all for joining us. We are here for 90 minutes, and these 90 minutes were wonderful with all of you. Thank you very much for joining. I have shared the feedback link. Please fill the feedback link and then only go, because I'll not share this feedback link individually to anyone. Okay. Please fill this feedback link. Then only you will get the certificate in your email by tomorrow evening. By tomorrow evening. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Goodbye, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, there is a question from YouTube. Tiksha is asking, can we switch for clinical practice to SAS and vice versa, or other like clinical research associate? No, see, clinical SAS is a software, analytical software. So you can learn additionally. This will help you, and once you are pro in SAS, you can jump. You can switch your career as well, Pratiksha. Okay, you can switch your career. That's not a big deal. For sure, you can do that. Okay. Thank you. I'm PharmD student, currently third year. Should I join the SAS program now only? If it is totally your choice. If you want to learn SAS, you can join anytime, and you can, keep it refreshing. Okay. Guys, for the last time, I'm sharing the link here. Please fill the form if you have not filled. It will be open for next 15 minutes only. Then we will close. And I'm not going to listen from anyone that I did not fill, I missed it or whatever is there. So guys, fill it now and don't ask me later. Okay. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Good night. Bye. We usually conduct 2 to 3 batch in a year. This is the first batch. Next batch, I don't know when it will come. Maybe June or July. I'm not sure. And next time, fees will not be this for sure. We'll increase the fees. Guys, whoever is remaining, can we take a selfie? Can we take a picture so we can update on the LinkedIn? Yes, if you are comfortable, please open your face. We can take one picture with few people and then we can share it. I forgot initially. There were some 350 participants. Yes, please open your cameras. We can take some pictures. Yes, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Can't. Okay. Okay, no worries. Whoever is there will take few people, few faces, but see, you have the opportunity to go to my LinkedIn profile. Everyone. Okay. Chalo, take care, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I click submit. Yes, today is the last date for clinical research course.